No one tells men this, but they should. If you're over 40, you're not out of the game. You are the game, but only if you know how to play it differently. Because after 40, attraction changes. It's not about your jawline, not about your bank account, not about how clever your texts are. It's about aura, about presence, about walking into a room not looking for attention, but commanding it by needing none of it. When a man over 40 unlocks this kind of energy, he becomes magnetic, not in a flashy way, in a deep, primal way. Younger women feel it. Women your age feel it. Everyone feels it. But here's the catch. Most men over 40 sabotage their power. They chase youth instead of owning maturity. They try to compete with 25-year-olds, never realizing they've already won if they stop acting like they lost. This video breaks down 5 things men over 40 do that make them irresistible. Let's begin. They master silent confidence. There's a difference between a man trying to impress and a man grounded in presence. When a 25-year-old walks into a room, he scans for validation. But a man in his 40s who's done the work, he doesn't scan, he grounds. He doesn't shout. He doesn't beg for attention. He doesn't dress to be noticed. He lets stillness speak louder than words. This is the kind of man who listens more than he talks, answers with calm pauses, not anxious noise. And when he speaks, people lean in. Women especially feel it, because they're tired of being talked at. They want to be felt. Silent confidence is rare. It's not arrogance. It's sovereignty. You don't fight for space when you are the space. So, how do you develop this? Simple. Stop oversharing. Be non-reactive. Enter a room with a mindset. Nothing to prove, everything to observe. Make eye contact like you've already seen her soul. Speak slowly. Don't try to be interesting. Be interested. That energy, that's real power. They don't chase youth. They weaponize maturity. Most men fear aging, but wise men weaponize it. They don't try to dress like 25-year-olds. They don't copy Gen Z slang or chase trends. They lean into experience, and that becomes their edge. Youth brings energy. Age brings depth. And deep women crave depth far more than flash. They don't want to be dazzled. They want to feel safe, seen, and understood. At 40 plus, you've been through heartbreak. You've rebuilt yourself. You've stared into the void and kept walking. That shows in your presence, in your patience, in your silence. Your scars are badges. Your calm is power. And that calm makes her feel safe, but never bored. They use selectivity, like a blade. Average men chase validation. High-value men choose where they place their attention. At 40 plus, selectivity becomes your sharpest weapon. You don't need every woman to want you. You need to choose who earns access to you. That mindset shift changes everything. You stop complimenting recklessly. You stop responding instantly. You stop chasing. You observe. You qualify. You lead. And women notice. Because women chase value, and value is always selective. When you're not instantly sold, when she has to earn your approval, that's when her attraction spikes. Because she feels she's in the presence of a man who's already full, not looking to be completed. They control emotions without becoming cold. Men in their 20s are emotional wrecks pretending to be strong. Men in their 40s have learned. Control isn't about suppression. It's about awareness. You've been betrayed, heartbroken, fired, rejected. You felt it all. Now you choose what to express. Not out of fear, out of mastery. That's what Stoicism is. It's not numbness. It's emotional strength with depth. You flirt, tease, connect, but from a place of calm, not chaos. You don't spiral when she's moody. You don't argue over drama. You don't justify your worth. You radiate it. And women can feel that. Because in a world full of men who crumble under pressure, a man who remains composed but connected is irresistible. He doesn't take up space. He holds it. They build a life worth joining. Let's kill the biggest myth. You don't attract women by being available. You attract them by being fulfilled. By building a life so rich, so disciplined, so peaceful that she wants to be invited in. Not because you need her, but because you don't. You're not sitting by your phone. You're walking at sunrise. reading Seneca, building wealth, planning your next escape from the noise. You're living fully, without waiting for anyone. And here's the paradox. The more you build a life for yourself, the more people want to be part of it. Women don't want to complete your life. They want to add to a life that's already thriving. So ask yourself, are you building a kingdom worth stepping into? Or are you waiting for a queen before you start? Because the most magnetic men over 40 already built the throne. They don't beg for company. They invite it silently. Final words from philosophy of Stoicism. You don't need to chase youth to be attractive. You don't need a six-pack or a perfect face. You need depth, stillness, standards. You need to move differently. Speak less. Radiate more. Because true attraction isn't about showing her how much you care. It's about showing her you don't need her to feel whole. Attraction isn't about age. It's about how unshakable you become. Welcome to philosophy of Stoicism, where we don't chase the world. We master ourselves and let the world notice.